Too often I hear people throw around the word opinion. And that word is one I do not like. I am about facts and truth. Now, people are going to start rebuking this right away because they're going to know me as being a conspiracy theorist. We'll get into that here in a little bit. Intelligence operatives and everything, they look for scenarios, they find stuff, they have to create every thought they can process to figure out what might be happening, especially in protection of your countries and everything. Literally, our intelligence officials are all up there finding out information and trying to create every possible thought they can on why a situation may be, what danger may it hold for the nation, the people they're in, or even possibly the world, because there are wicked people out there bent on destroying the world and taking everybody out. We all have enemies. It's a sad fact, but it is a fact. That's the reason people like me like to know that we have the right to bear arms. Because there are people out there, I know I sure as hell can't take them. There are people that are highly trained. I have worked in a prison. I know there are people out there that can beat me out to shit. But I carry firearms for protection. And they ain't got nothing to do with wanting to dominate the world or kill people. It's got something to do with creating a shield to defend myself. Anyway, back to the word opinion. I don't like this word because it is most often a principle used by people who are biased, want to stand on what they want to believe instead of the facts and truth. That's just the bottom line of it. Very, very big among the left. The left is very, very evil and they're based on absolute lies. It's even spilling over into the right wing now, into the Republican Party. Pay attention, Donald Trump is fighting not just the left wing, he's fighting the Republicans also. This is a bad thing because, Satan has implemented itself into both establishments very well. It's well known that, and I've seen people just recently, ask me, Bob, do you have proof of, like Barack Obama being a child molester? And actually, the proof is everywhere. I'm sorry that you don't go out there and look for stuff. You just want to sit on what you believe so much. You're not out there researching properly like you should be. Even though I don't like CNN, I see all kinds of reports on CNN, Fox News. I don't like them. People think, well, you're right wing, you watch Fox News. No, I don't. Fox News is a propaganda channel just like CNN is. But I see sources coming from everywhere. Alex Jones, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, George W. Bush. You name the sources, I see it all the time. I literally am filled every day with this information from all these different sources. I have my beliefs, yes. I try to look at what I can the best to make the best possible decision and everything, or what is factual and stuff like that. That is what I do. I am out for facts and truth, not opinions. Yes, I spill out theories. I will tell people, well, this is going on. We are possibly going to be at war with China soon because signs are there. I can't prove to you that we'll be at war with China, but things are not looking good. This is theoretical right now, but then theories of wars have happened before and everything, and it turned out that it did happen. It became true. Watch the movie Pearl Harbor. Dan Aykroyd's character, no one saw what was coming. And that's the difference between theory and opinion. And let me go ahead and get theory out of the way. Theory is a supposition or system of ideas intended to explain something. I'll be using that in a little bit when I start talking about conspiracy theories here in a bit. When I start debunking you all on your use of that evil, wicked phrase that's being designed to silence the fact tellers. I'm actually not a conspiracy theorist. I am a critical thinker. There's a big difference. I'll get to that. Well, fuck it. Let's go ahead and get to it now. A conspiracy is a secret plan by two or more people to commit a crime. And a crime is an action or omission that constitutes offense that may be punishable by law and creates a victim. Where there's not a victim, there cannot be a crime. And that is why conspiracy theory is a bad word that is used on somebody. You're actually committing defamation of character because they are not conspiring to commit some kind of crime. You're accusing somebody falsely when you say conspiracy theorist. If they're actually committing a conspiracy and planning to commit some type of crime, then you have grounds to go on. But when people are throwing out ideas and you say conspiracy theorist, you are wrong. And that's all there is to it. That is a very, very bad word that is really, it's bullying the world and people. I see it all the time. Well, you're a conspiracy theorist. People are scared to say anything because, well, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but, when you throw the word but in there, you're automatically taking yourself down on what you had just said. There are no buts in the facts and the truth. That's the reason I don't like the word opinion. It leaves all kinds of room for falsehoods and people that want to stand on their own beliefs and not rely on facts and truth. Like I said, this is big with the left wing because they want their ideology to be what stands out. It will never be right. It will never be facts and truth, but they want to make it their belief. They will accept this stuff and they will think it's factual. Can't stand that word opinion. How about facts and truth, and that's it. Now, throw out theories and everything, that's what we do. Speaking of theories and everything, good, if I back up over the last few days over stuff and everything, in the battle with a friend of mine, at odds, and notice I said friend, um, as I was, as I theorized, and this theory was never criticized before, by the way, when the girl with the, what was that called, is, she had that dead wolf as some kind of rescue animal. What they call that? I never can remember what that's called. I don't know why. It keeps escaping my mind. But when I theorized that that person may be being drowned, I meant no criticism there. Then I used it on another person the other day and caused a friend and I to have a big disagreement. And um, and then the text that I received, criticism and everything, was telling me not to create such theories and everything. Know that it's bad, it's wrong, conspiracy theories, stuff like that. They shouldn't do that. And then immediately, in complete defiance of what was just said, then created a theory on me then that I may be the next Tony. Amazing how what was just said was all of a sudden altered in the old I can, you can't scenario. The hypocrisy, the narcissism of not recognizing killing somebody, then doing it yourself, not recognizing you're doing it. It's called narcissism. That's exactly what that is. Oh, don't say such things about people, that's bad. Meanwhile, you may be this person. You may be doing the same thing. Yeah, well, we practice what you preach. But anyway, in the interest of theories and stuff like that, that's what's going on there. Theories happen. I create theories. There is nothing wrong with creating theories, especially when you're sitting there looking at the case in hand of of this of Caitlyn saying that someone, a female, was duping her the whole time. Then this person comes along and doing all this stuff that fits the description and everything. You say, wait a minute, she even missed being friends, which I actually don't believe that anyway, but missed being friends with this person. Well, how do we know this is not listed? I was really more into that scenario, was trying to get the person to admit they were never friends, which is something else that people never caught on to. By the way, all these highly intelligent, smart people that I keep on dealing with wasn't able to catch that I was trying to merely, throw confusion in there. It's like, wait a minute, this is making me look bad. Maybe I ought to shut up and not be claiming that no more. Yeah, no one caught on that one either. All these intelligent friends of mine who are smarter than me, no one caught that. That was part of my gimmick to the entire thing. But anyway, those intelligent people in the education, these are the type of people that think that you're not intelligent unless you go, spend thousands of dollars and go in debt for the rest of your life to get a piece of paper that verifies that you are intelligent because you learned something. They're too stupid to realize that intelligence is your own mind, and your education is free out there. You can go out there and you can learn whatever you want whenever you want. It's got nothing to do with going to a goddamn university or college or anything. Nothing whatsoever. That this is what we deal with. And these are the stupid people. This is why there's so many stupid people out there that are educated, because they are actually in competition to these fake systems we have as trying to be the smartest person in the world. The whole IQ thing stuff going on, man, that's all malarkey. That's malarkey. That's designed to keep you rats in races against each other. That's what that is all designed to do. You got intelligent people out there and you got stupid people out there. That's all there is to it. But we're all designed to learn. We all got knowledge and stuff. It used to be, man, back in the day, just knowing how to write was an education. And most of us have that ability today. Even though they're starting to remove, they're starting to take away, like, cursive. That should be a big clue. Yeah, they want to remove cursive. They're still whining about education. They want to remove education from the system. Yeah. Y'all need to figure stuff out. Go to the library, learn something. My God Almighty. Education and intelligence is based on you. It ain't based on you paying a university to get a piece of paper for them to tell you that you learned something. You have your damn many people that cheats out there anyway, doesn't do that stuff. Yeah, a piece of paper doesn't mean crap. But y'all are so stupid you don't know it. And y'all the ones getting educated. You have any idea how many people I know that's been to college that are dead now because they've done stupid things, that take drugs? Don't sit there telling me college means you're smart. You're stupid. I don't understand you. My great-grandfather, Clinton Patrick, he's passed away many years now. Almost 40 years he'd been gone. I got to know him very little when I was a very little boy. Seen him very few times in my life. That was a man with only a third grade education, but he was very knowledgeable in the Bible, and because he spoke God's truth and everything. It's not that he may not have had an answer for something, but he would ask questions. By the way, a wise man has more questions than answers. By the way, too many people want to have answers. That's a sign of a stupid person. It's when they have questions. That's when they're probably more intelligent. Uh, but because he studied God's word and stuff like that, he got a reputation of being able to stump people. So when that happens, if you take somebody with that kind of reputation, when the reputation comes out there, people will step up on a challenge you. If you get the reputation of being a good fighter, you got somebody out there, well, I think I can take you. They want to fight you automatically because, it's a competition thing among people. That's how you explain Tide Pods and this challenge craze and people dying because the challenge comes out there, people want to step up to it because they think they're really something. Stupidity. I mean, really. Anyway, my grandfather was very good at knowing the Bible, knowing God's truth, and see that's where truth and facts come in. Education got nothing to do with it. You know the truth and everything, the facts, when you know the simplicity of it, it's not complex. And these intelligent people out there that some of them believed in God themselves, but they had the science thing going on, so that's they go out there and challenge, and they had no college educations. Some of these people were highly intelligent, highly educated through the college education system, advanced in doctorates and things like that. And they would come in there, but they would try to say something in rebuke of what the Bible teaches and everything. Then my great grandfather, he would display some kind of question about the Bible on them, and it would stump them, and they realized how foolish their assumptions were, and they never got anything on him. It's because he used God's truth. That's all there is to it. And a lot of you out there are not religious people and everything and want to get angry over this. So quite simply, there is a God. You cannot disprove God whatsoever. And a lot of you are like, well, no, people around the world have killed the name of God. People have killed the name of everything. Well, so many people know Christians, they knew this and that, knowing God, stuff like that. Well, actually, no, when you look at the top 25 genocidal maniacs of all time, such as Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Mao Zedong, and all them, the top 25, none of them were ever Christian. The majority of them were actually atheists. Leopold III, I think it was. I might be wrong on that one. Was Catholic, but he was false Catholic. There was another one was Muslim, stuff like that. But the top 25, none of them were Christian. The majority were atheists. It's actually atheism that's killing the shit out of people everywhere. It's through your socialism, communism, stuff like that. Of course, Islam is on they're gonna branch people, like 800 million people dead. I mean, you go out there and study Islam, you're like, my God, this is terrible. You got the left wing eating them up. By the way, you can also go there and study on how. Look this up. You don't believe me? Look this up. Go out there and study and see how their prophet Muhammad was a white man who called blacks pugno slaves in order their slavery and everything else. Yeah, and left wings tie right into them, just like Nazis did. Nazis who wanted slaves and stuff like that. You might want to think about why the left is associated with this type of people. It's because they want to slay the blacks again. That's exactly why. When the Republican Party was formed to free the slaves from the Democrats. I mean, this is all factual stuff. The plan is to slave blacks again. That's the reason you got mostly whites out there in the BLM movement out there destroying black neighborhoods right now, and they got the world following them, trying to support BLM, even though all these same people are sit there and tell you they're against slavery and they're all for black stuff like that. Yeah, well, really, BLM is mostly white people out there destroying black neighborhoods. You fucking idiots. I don't think there's stuff there, but anyway, back to Grandpa. He had the third grade education, was able to stump, these top minds or highly educated through college and stuff like that. I mean, it's like the basic mind. Sometimes the basic, see stuff. Like the scientist that was, I don't know his name, but he's out there. Everybody knows about Area 51, the possibility there being alien bodies recovered, things like that. And everybody assumes that these alien beings are these very more advanced than humankind, far more will never be on their level. They're much more intelligent, much more superior than us and everything, And there's this doctor who believes in it, trying to make the case, trying to get the world to believe also that aliens exist. So if I was making this case, all these intelligent, these other people telling people that want to be intelligent, or guys are listening, and keeping up with this conversation as he explained things and feeling all high-minded because they can understand what this guy was baby feeding them, with simplicity language, by the way. stuff like that. The one guy in the crowd didn't understand most of that stuff, and basically trying to eat it. Caught what most people did not catch though. And as the professor went on his way, he made his case for these aliens that they do exist in Area 51 and all this stuff and everything. And he talked about them. The town idiot who didn't hardly understand anything, so basic minded, got the one thing that nobody else did because their mindset was so programmed into being intelligent that they actually exposed how stupid they are because they didn't catch what the man with the basic knowledge did. And he was able to sit there and say, so that highly advanced, superior intelligent species crashed their spaceship, did they? Yeah, evidently they must not be as highly intelligent, superior, and advanced as we think they are, since they did crash their spaceship into a planet. I mean, you're traveling through space, you know, what is it, like 14 light years between stars, something like that, you know, what are the astronomical effects of crashing into anything when you're traveling through space? They happen to hit a freaking planet. Yeah, we drive on, a few feet of road, we navigate thatch, no, don't get me wrong, accidents happen, but most of us survive. They crash into a planet, and all that space out there, and they just happen to hit a planet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, evidently they're not as smart as we most want to theorize they are because they crashed their spaceship. Was he drunk? What's going on there? So that's things to think about. And when you go through the education system like Einstein and everything, they hold on to these theories. Theory is it's got its place. There's times the theory's been right, but oftentimes theory is used as a stepping stone to accepting something that's not true. Theory of evolution, Big Bang Theory, that's all held together by Einstein's theory of relativity. Here's the thing about that, what they don't tell you. When somebody does, once in a while, that does find this information out, they try their best to debunk it. Einstein's theory of relativity has been disproved. It is debunked. The ether was found by the Morley Michelson experiment that continued on. When I can't think of who it was. They created the experiment trying to disprove Einstein, and Einstein, here's one of the lies Einstein told. He waited for the experiment. They trying to do this thing to find the ether, but that failed. And Einstein went on that the failed project disproved them that who was obviously right. However, this is Einstein's lie because Einstein knows that the project did not fail and everything and prove him right. It just failed to find the ether because the project was flawed. Decades later, after Einstein's death, stuff like this, Marcus and Millie come out. They realized that the project designed to find the ether was flawed in one area. It did not add the element of the rotation of the Earth. When they added that in, it then reversed. It found the ether, disproving Einstein's theory of relativity, which is the building foundation of Big Bang Theory and evolution. So now that Einstein's theory of relativity disproved, they won't tell you that, they'll try to deny that. That now gets rid of the Big Bang Theory and theory of evolution because they cannot survive the Einstein's relativity, which has been disproved. But they still use relativity, Einstein's relativity, Big Bang Theory, evolution, all that, and try to act like it's real. Y'all be able to figure things out yourself. And they talk about man cut from monkey and everything, and they're finding all these dinosaur bones, stuff like that, but they ain't finding anything else on the ground. They've got no evidence whatsoever. They just keep on saying the missing link. Well, hell, where's all these damn bodies at? One missing link ain't going to do it. You're going to have a series of evolutionary events over billions of years to be able to create this. Y'all ain't finding nothing. Y'all not found one body yet. Everything they find up gets disproved as being the body. So it's all malarkey, y'all. They're just using stuff to make money. It's like going to Mars. Remember, it's roughly a decade ago now. When they said they're going to Mars, these people running around there, so they've been selected to possibly go to Mars. They just run around the world collecting money for people to get money to be able to finance Mars, stuff like that. And they run around partying and having fun. And then it all kind of died down. You didn't hear much about it anymore. And NASA made a bunch of money from the people giving money so they can go to Mars, help colonize Mars. And they come out and said, we can't colonize Mars right now. Have you noticed they never give the money back? It's all the money. Most of it's a money-making scam. They got you also brainwashed into science and education, stuff like that. They come up with these little things like cloning. Every few years they come up with going to clone a sheep or going to clone a dinosaur or something, and they make a bunch of money. And then it kind of goes away. Y'all fall for it every time. We're going to go colonize Mars, and people give a bunch of money, stuff like that. Then it kind of goes away. They say, yeah, we're not going to Mars. We can't do it right now. Or it's something. It's a money-making. It's a lie. It's a scam. It's a sham. It's a money-making system. And they got you all brainwashed and just giving them money and then not realizing that you give them money and you're hurting yourselves, taking from your own selves and everything, and they're not even giving it back, and they say, yeah, we can't do it right now. I think they should be forced to give the money back. Okay, well, we can't go to Mars, so all those people, okay, we got to give y'all's money back. A lot of this crap will stop if they just force them to give the money back when they don't live up to what they said they're going to do. They're so busy scamming, using the stuff as a scam because you people are so stupid you fall for it. But you deserve it because you want to believe it. So go ahead, slave yourselves and give your money away. I don't care. Do it. Idiots. I don't know what to say. Stephen Hawking. They are right now trying to kill this up. Even though if you go back and look, Stephen Hawking, Lord, it's been a decade or better now, I guess. I don't remember the exact dates. But Stephen Hawking said there were no black holes. And they will have that out there. They're now trying to give up some kind of excuse for why he said that, what he actually meant by it. Stephen Hawking actually just meant there were no black holes. It's ridiculous. By the way, the real Stephen Hawking was killed. Look that up. And you think it's conspiracy? Look up the difference between the old Stephen Hawking and the new one. You will see some crazy stuff. You will see that's a clearly different person they got up there. The original Stephen Hawking, the true Stephen Hawking, believed in God and was using science to prove God. But he was murdered because atheists want him, so they brought in an imposter out there that somebody that can't defend themselves put in a wheelchair. Just go look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. The Stephen Hawking everybody knows now is not the true Stephen Hawking. They want to use this disease and deformations and all this bull crap. It's absolute bull crap. They're lying. That's what's going on in the world, man. That's what's going on. That's the reason I don't like opinions. Opinions, theories is bad enough because it's a stepping stone to get people to accept, things that might not be true, but it could be. But opinion is a very, very dangerous word. Quit saying opinions. Start, float out there on the notion of finding facts and theories, or facts and truth, and understand the difference in the theory and opinion. But notice that both of them are predominantly bad because they get people to accept false notions and live on things that might not be true. We need to use theories and opinions at times when it's for a more positive purpose, when it leads to factual stuff. But the world right now is so bent on ideologies, narratives, stuff like that, want to believe what they want to believe, that they're now throwing out the word opinion and theories and stuff like crazy. I'm about facts and truth. That's what I'm about. That's the reason I have my Bible and stuff. The world's ridiculous. People are not smart. Y'all sit there and y'all claim this stuff about going to get educated. Education, you're wasting your time telling me. I'm not impressed with you. You can go out there and go to all schools you want to and tell me you got a doctorate after doctorate. I don't care. You're not impressing me. I want to know: are you intelligent? Are you educated? What do you know? Enlighten me. And there are people out there that go to education. They can tell you stuff. I'm not saying they can't, but it doesn't mean they're right. They're out there right now. I just told you that Einstein's relativity disproved. And you think they're going to give it them trillions of dollars? And even though I'm against it, even I still say you might as well leave alone because they have so much. You literally have to rebuild the entire structure of civility because they are so developed in the lies. You think all these people will give up their positions and say, well, we've been wrong all this time and lying to people and everything. I guess I'll just give up my big mansion and my life and my education and my job and career and lose my family and all that. Just admit the truth. No, they're not going to do that. Our entire structure of society is based off these lies. You might as well let it go on and try to do your best to save as many souls as you can. Because if we go there right now and say, yeah, it's all a lie, it never was true, it's going to collapse everything. It's going to collapse everything. Literally. Every education system out there, every foundation we've got, they're making fortunes off of museums. That's the reason you got this stuff going on because tourists go in there, they'll go see the dinosaur bones. Check that out, by the way, too. You don't go to museums to see dinosaur bones. Real dinosaur bones are hidden in the back where only very few top trusted people, there's other top trusted people, they won't even let go back there and see them. What you go in and see is actually just plaster casting of what they said was dinosaur bones. You don't go see dinosaur bones. That stuff's exposed. The museums, it's bullcrap. That's there to take your money. That's what it's all about. It's a money maker. People can figure it out, man. As dumb as I am, even I've got to figure it out. Anyway, I want to get that out there. I bet there's a 30-minute video too. So anyway, I just want to get that out there, y'all. That's my thoughts right now. Y'all want the right to be wrong. I don't understand it.